Hello, everyone. Welcome to class. I hope you're having a great day so far. Our class today is going to be focused on transitions and balance, taking flight a bit, and noticing that there are different ways to take that flight and different ways to get into different postures, seeing how those differences feel in our body. I hope you have a wonderful class. Thank you so much for joining me today. Go ahead, we'll get started on our backs. So bring the soles of your feet to touch, knees come out wide, and roll all the way down onto your back. Feel the pinky edges of your feet pressing into the mat, your heels, your glutes, your hips, your back, your shoulders, the backs of your arms, the back of your head, all weigh heavy into the mat. Press down. Now notice your hands. Maybe they fell by your side. Maybe one hand came to your belly, one hand to your heart. There's no judgment, there's no right or wrong. Just notice what felt good in your body today, what your body wanted to do. As your soles of your feet press together, bring awareness to your hips. Feel your knees falling open, opening through that hip space. As gravity pulls your knees down towards the mat. You can soften your gaze or close your eyes if it's not already there. And bring awareness to your body, to your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest and your belly. Notice that you've been breathing all day without probably being aware of it, without thinking about it. But now I invite you for the next 60 moments, really be aware of that breath. Really notice it. Think of every inhale and think of every exhale. To begin, exhale out all your stale air here. And inhale into your belly, into your side bodies, into your heart. Exhale, release. Inhale into your belly, into your side bodies, into your heart. Exhale. Inhale, fill up your belly. Breathe into your side body. Sip up some more air into your heart. Exhale, let it all go. Longest, deepest yet. Inhale, fill up into your belly. Breathe into your side bodies. Fill up into your heart space. Exhale, release. Lovely. I invite you to continue with those long inhales and long exhales throughout your entire class. Whenever your mind starts to wander, maybe leaves this mat, to bring your awareness back to those inhales and exhales. Maybe you actually say in your head, inhale, you say the word exhale to keep yourself focused on this space. Notice how your hips feel after a few minutes here in this posture. And then as you're ready, bring your hands to the outsides of your hips. Gently close your knees like a book. And begin to hug your knees in towards your chest. You can start to rock side to side, massaging your lower back into the mat. Maybe you begin to take some circles with your knees. Big or small, whatever feels good for you. And if you circled in one direction, go ahead and circle the other. If you'd like, you can take a little bug pose, begin to kick your hands and feet up into the air, maybe circle through your ankles, through your wrists, get out any pops, cracks. Noticing how your hamstrings feel here. Totally okay if your legs are not straight, mine are definitely not. And then as you're ready, you can bring your hands to the backs of your knees. Begin to rock and roll the length of your spine. forward and back a couple of times until you come all the way through to a tabletop position. So stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Press the tops of your feet down into the mat. Then pull your belly button up towards your spine. Imagine a string coming up from your back all the way to the ceiling. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, spread your collarbones wide. Gaze can be up, tailbone points to the top back corner of your space. Now notice if you hyperextend through your elbows, take a slight bend there. Full breath in. Exhale, round and curl through your spine. Press up into the space between your shoulder blades behind your heart. Now begin to flow through your cat-cow a couple of times, moving with your own breath, your own movement. Move at your pace. Noticing how your spine feels, waking it up here. One more full round of breath. And come back to your neutral tabletop position. Now ground down through your left hand, your left palm. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Shift your weight into your right knee and then begin to lift your left leg back, your right arm forward. Thumb points up, toes of your left foot are flexed, pointing down towards the ground. Lengthen through your fingers and through your toes. Full breath in. Exhale, round and curl. Bring your elbow towards your knee. Hug your elbow and knee together as you press up into your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, just bring your right hand, your left knee back down to the mat. Take any movements you need, maybe another round of cat-cow. And then begin to root into your right hand. Spread your fingers wide. Lift your left fingers forward, your right toes back. Flex your toes. Reach through your fingertips. Extend, lengthen, full inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow, round through your spine. Find that cat pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round and curl. Press in, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back to your tabletop position. Now root down through your hands once again. Make sure your pointer finger is pointing directly forward. Press into the L shape of your finger and your thumb. And then inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, find your way to downward facing dog, sending your hips up and back, slow and controlled. You can begin to pedal into one leg, maybe pedal into the other, bending your knees, shaking your hips out, taking whatever movement feel good here. Again, if you hyperextend through your elbows, meaning they're super locked, can you take a slight bend there? Really put the weight into your muscles as you send your hips up and back. Think about reaching your hips, your tailbone to the top back corner of your space. And then settle into your still downward facing dog. Can you release your shoulders, your head, your neck? Full breath in. Full breath out. Wonderful. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Begin to tiptoe your feet to meet the backs of your hands. Feet are hips width distance or wider. And take a deep, generous bend in your knees. Super deep. Let your torso hang heavy over your thighs. You can grab for opposite elbow if you'd like. Begin to sway side to side if that feels good. Then shake your head no, shake your head yes. Let something roll off of your spine. Stay with your breath. Gently release your hands down to the mat. Then begin to bring your feet in towards one another. You can keep your feet hips width distance. This is encouraged if you have any lower back pain, or bring your big toes to touch, sliver of space between your heels. Exhale here.
On your longest inhale yet, roll all the way up to standing, bone by bone, bit by bit. Your head, neck, and shoulders come last. As you reach the top, inhale, shrug your shoulders up. Exhale, send them down and back. Hands can come by your sides or at heart center. Take a moment, feel your heart beating in your chest. Bring awareness back to your breath if you've lost that focus, and set your intention for class today, whatever that is for you, whatever brought you to your mat, whatever you hope to bring off of your mat after these 60 moments of our physical practice. What can you continue to practice even once we've left the four corners of our mat? Full inhale. Full exhale. Wonderful. Inhale, mountain pose, root down through your feet, lift your biceps to frame your ears, then spiral your pinkies in to bring your shoulders even more down your back. Engage through your quadriceps, root down into your feet, find your strong core. Full inhale. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms, lift your heart up towards the sky. Imagine you're going up and over a huge ball behind you. So lifting through your heart, through your sternum, rather than dumping into your lower back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your palms on your shins or your thighs. Iron out through your spine. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Full breath in. Exhale, high plank. Step your feet back. Press into your palms. Full breath in here together. And exhale your way to downward facing dog. However you choose to get there, you are of course welcome to add in a chaturanga, any variation that you choose, or you can go straight to down dog like I just did. Up to you. We'll flow 2 times through that nice warm-up sequence. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Full breath in. Exhale your way to downward facing dog, however you choose to get there. Deep breath in your down dog. Deep breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Full inhale. Exhale your way to downward facing dog. Deep breath in here together. Deep breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sink down and back into an imaginary chair. Biceps can come directly out from your shoulders or up towards your ears. Now imagine you're squeezing your inner thighs together, your ankles, at the same time you're ripping the mat apart. So press your feet out so your feet don't actually move, but you're just engaging that outer glute. Now sink back. You should be able to see all 10 toes because your weight is so much in your heels. Full inhale. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Fly your arms by your sides. Pinkies pull in towards one another. Now inhale, one-legged mountain pose, left leg lifts. Find 3 90-degree angles from your hip to your knee to your ankle, and then flex your left foot. Find your stability and strength through your right leg. Full inhale. Exhale, standing figure 4. Cross your left ankle on top of your right knee. Begin to sink low into that right leg, but keep your heart lifted. Hands can come to heart center. Flex your left toes back towards your knee. Feel this nice juicy opening through your left hip. Yes, can you stay tall in your heart? Stay lifted through your chest as you sink low in your legs. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left leg lifts. Now listen, exhale, airplane pose. Begin to fly your arms back. Your left leg goes with your arms, creating a capital T in your body. Now notice your strong standing right leg. Can you spiral your left hip down, squeeze through your inner thighs, full inhale. Exhale, softly land, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Wonderful. Inhale, warrior 2, expand open. Spiral your left foot down about 45 degrees. Right knee is stacked on top of your right ankle. Arms come out to a T. And now gaze at your right knee. Make sure it's not crunching in. Can you press it open towards the pinky edge of your foot? You should be able to see your big toe on the inside of your knee because it's pressed open. Maybe your gaze is over your front middle finger. See if you can soften through your shoulders. Full breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Hinge forward, reach forward. Then left arm comes up, right arm comes down. Little to no weight in this bottom arm. Imagine my hand is on your left shoulder blade. Breathe into that space. And exhale, maybe you twist your heart open one more bit. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right arm up and then back. Left hand can rest gently on your left thigh. Stay super active through your legs and then bump your hips forward to find more length through your entire right side body. Yes, you can. Full inhale, reach up. Exhale, windmill down to low lunge. Now listen, press into your left hand. Inhale, open arm twist. Reach your right arm up. You're twisting towards your right leg. Feel that stretch through your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together to open through your heart. Full inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Reach your right toes high. Exhale your way to downward facing dog. Wonderful. Huge inhale. Huge exhale. Let that side go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. You've been here before. Get set up, situated, super strong in your legs. Full breath in. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right leg lifts this time. And get situated here. 3 90-degree angles from your hip to your knee to your ankle, and then flex your foot. Find your breath. Full inhale. Exhale, standing figure 4. Right ankle crosses on top of left knee. Then begin to sink low and back into your left leg. Hands can come to heart center. Stay lifted through your chest and your heart, even as you get lower in your legs. Feel that stretch in your outer right glute. Find one point of focus to help you balance. Inhale, one-legged mountain, come back to standing. Exhale, full airplane. Arms fly by your side. Right leg goes with them. Take your time, find your stability. Create a capital T shape in your body. So strong in your standing leg. Yes, you can. Full inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Slowly land your back foot down. Inhale, warrior 2. Burst open. Plant your right foot down about 45 degrees. Left knee is on top of your left ankle. Can you soften your shoulders down?
And then your left knee, make sure it's pressing open towards the pinky edge rather than crunching in. So strong and stable here. Find your focus, your breath. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, hinge forward, reach your left arm down, right arm up. Little to no weight in your bottom hand. Imagine my hand is on your right shoulder blade. Breathe into that space. Exhale, twist through your heart. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep your legs, bump your hips forward, reach up through your left fingertips. Reach, full inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Now place your weight into your right hand. Inhale, open twist. Lift your left arm high, twisting towards your left leg. Full inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, kick your left leg high, three-legged down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful work, everyone. You're going to flow through that sequence 2 times, breath to movement. As always, my voice is just a guide. So please, please take this at your own pace, especially through the transitions. Know that it's not about getting to the next posture. It's about how you get there, how you flow, what that transition is like. Full breath in to prepare. Full breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left leg lifts. Exhale, standing figure 4. Full round of breath, inhale. Exhale here. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, airplane pose. Full round of breath, inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, open twist to the right. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale your way to downward facing dog, however you choose to get there. Right here, right now. Full breath in together. Full breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right leg lifts. Exhale, standing figure 4. Inhale. Hold for your exhale. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, airplane. Full breath in. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, open twist, left arm lifts. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale your way to downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. this next time through, how can you make the transitions even slower, even more intentional? Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left leg lifts. Exhale, standing figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, airplane pose. Full breath in here. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, open twist. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale your way to downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right leg lifts. Exhale, standing figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, airplane pose. Full breath in. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, open twist. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in together. Full breath out. Inhale, gaze forward, come through to a seat. Grab a sip of water, towel off, take whatever you need. Take a moment here. And then as you're ready, whenever you're ready, we will meet in a child's pose. Again, no rush to get there, just want you to know where we're going. Whenever you're ready, bring your big toes to touch behind you, knees will come out wide. Then you can crawl your fingers forward until your forehead comes to rest on the mat. Now on every inhale, lengthen through your fingers, through your head. On every exhale, sink your hips deeper toward your heels. Notice if there's any tension, any stress, any blocks that you feel in your hips in this posture. If so, that's okay. Acknowledge them. And on your next exhale, see if you can send all of your breath to that space in your hips. Allow it to loosen. Allow it to let go and release. Take a moment here in your child's pose. Reconnect to your breath if you've lost it. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. Notice your heart still beating. And bring your mental focus back to this space and this practice if it's gone elsewhere. You're welcome to stay in your child's pose for as long as it serves you. Whenever you're ready, begin to press your way up into a tabletop position. Maybe you run through a round of cat-cow if that serves you. And then we'll meet in downward facing dog as you're ready. Downward facing dog. Where we meet. Full breath in. Exhale through your mouth, let something go. Lovely. Inhale, reach your right toes high, three-legged down dog. Now gaze at your foot. Make sure your toes are pointing down. That means your hips are square. Imagine you're stamping your foot into a wall behind you. Kick back, full inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Your right foot comes to step towards your hands. Now notice you might need to walk your toes forward a little bit to stack your right knee on top of your right ankle. That's absolutely fine. Press into your left hand or tent up onto your fingertips. Inhale, open twist, reach your right arm high, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Gaze can be up. Full inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Now stay pressed into the ball mound of your back foot, into your toes. Imagine you're squeezing your right ankle, your right heel back, and then you're squeezing your inner thighs together. Inhale, crescent lunge. Begin to stack your shoulders over your hips. Maybe you bring your hands manually to your hips. Bring your left hip forward, right hip back. You can take a slight bend in your back knee if that allows you to stack your shoulders over your hips even more. Continue to magnetize your inner thighs together even though they're not touching. Full breath in here. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Begin to shift, hinge forward, fly your arms back. We've been here before. This is just a different way of doing it. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, hug your pinkies in towards one another. Full inhale. Exhale here. Now inhale, airplane pose. Begin to shift your weight forward into your right toes. Lift your left foot up off the mat. We're back in our airplane where we were before, just getting here a different way. How does this feel different? Capital T in your body. Yes, you can. Full inhale. Exhale, step back, land softly, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Rise up, open up. Let that feel good. And then exhale, extended side angle. Begin to hinge forward. You've been here before. Inhale, reverse triangle. Begin to straighten your leg. Reach your right arm up and then back. This is like our reverse warrior, except our right leg is straight. Slight bend in your knee. Press into your right toe. Full breath in here. Exhale, half moon. Begin to shift your weight forward. Begin to lift your back toes. And then open your arms into that same opening we've been doing with our twists. Right hand can reach towards the top of the mat, maybe a water bottle. Open through your heart. Flex your back foot. If you fall out, come right back in. Full inhale. Exhale, slowly land back in your warrior two. Inhale, star pose, rise up, take up space, toes out, heels in, let it feel good. Maybe shake, wiggle, let all that go. Then come back to your star pose. Exhale, horse squat one time, knees track over your toes. Begin to sit your hips down. Notice we're not hinging forward. Keep your shoulders stacked on top of your hips. Inhale, star pose. Then begin to parallel your feet towards the short edges of your mat. Maybe toes are slightly pigeon-toed. Inhale, puff up your chest. And exhale to wide-legged forward fold. Begin to lead with your heart, with your sternum. As you hinge forward, shift your weight into your toes. Begin to feel the back line of your legs stretching, waking up. Breathe here. Inhale. Begin to halfway lift through your chest. So just tent of your fingers, stretch your spine long. And then exhale, runner's lunge. Begin to pivot your hands forward, pivot your feet. Walk your right toes to the top right corner of your space, and both hands are on the inside of your right foot. Make sure your right ankle is in front of your right knee, and then let gravity do the rest of the work. Sink into your hips. Feel that stretch, that opening. See if you can soften through your hips, through your shoulders, anywhere that you're holding tension, and just let go. Slowly begin to shift your weight into your left knee, and then bring your right knee to meet your left, tabletop position. You can run through a round of cat-cow if that serves you. And then we'll find our way to downward facing dog, however best serves you right here. Full breath in together. Full breath out. Inhale, reach your left toes high, three-legged down dog. Flex your toes, make sure they're pointing down. And then imagine you're stamping into a wall behind you. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Knee comes towards your nose. Step your foot between your hands. You can walk your toes forward as much as you need to stack your left knee on top of your left ankle. Press into your right hand or tent up into your right fingertips. Inhale, open arm twist, lift your left arm high. Full breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Now press up into the ball mound of your back foot. Imagine you're dragging your left heel back towards the back of your mat, and then magnetize your inner thighs together. Inhale, crescent lunge. Begin to shift your shoulders to stack on top of your hips. Lunge in your front knee, then maybe you take your hands to your hips, spiral your right hip forward, left hip back. You can take a slight bend in your back knee if you need to stack your shoulders on top of your hips. Breathing here. Continue to squeeze your inner thighs together even though they're not physically touching. See where you can soften through your shoulders. Full breath in. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Fly your arms by your side. Now listen, begin to shift your weight into your front foot. Inhale, full airplane. Lift your back toes. Arms are flying already. Bring your right foot to meet them. Create that capital T in your body, so strong through your standing leg. Full inhale here. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two, burst open. Let it feel good. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Begin to straighten through your front leg. Bump your hips forward, reach your left fingertips high. Slight bend in your front knee. Full inhale, reach up. Exhale, half moon. Begin to shift your weight again into your front foot. Reach your right toes high. And then you're expanding through your arms just like we did in that open twist. Reaching down with your left hand, up with your right fingertips. If you fall out, come right back in. Totally okay. Full inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose, burst open, let it feel good. And exhale, horse squat, knees track over your toes. This time, release your hands to your inner thighs. Full breath in, puff up your chest. And exhale, easy twist to the right, dip your left shoulder. Inhale, center. Twist to left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Come back to horse squat. Full breath in. Exhale, sink 1 more inch. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold once again. Pivot your feet slightly pigeon-toed. Lift up through your heart. And on your exhale, find your wide-legged forward fold. We'll hold this one a little longer. Really find stillness in your mind as you just shift your weight into your toes. Send all your breath, all your love to the backs of your legs. Inhale, begin to press into your hands, find a halfway lift. And exhale, runner's lunge to the front. Crawl your fingers forward, pivot your feet, come down onto your back knee. And then walk your left toes to the top left corner of your space. Both hands are on the inside of your left foot. Make sure your left ankle is in front of your left knee. And let gravity do the rest of the work here. Sinking your weight into your hips. Notice where you can send your breath to let something go. Let it feel good. Begin to shift your weight back into your right knee. Then bring your left to meet your right tabletop position. Maybe you run through a round of cat-cow. And as you're ready, inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale to downward facing dog. Full breath in together. Full breath out. Amazing work. Inhale, reach your right toes high, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right knee to your right wrist, right ankle towards your left wrist. Come down onto your back knee. Then before you fold forward, can you shift, press your weight into your front shin, so much so that you lift your shoulders, your hands up off the mat. Now gaze over your right shoulder, make sure your toes are pointing directly back. That'll square your hips. Maybe you stay here, feel that stretch in your left hip flexor. Full breath in. Maybe you begin to hinge forward, come into sleeping pigeon. Notice if you want to shift your weight into one hip or the other, keep your weight center. Fold directly forward. Let your head rest on something, a block, your hands, the mat, whatever it is. And just breathe here. If this causes any pain in your knee or your hip or your ankle, please come down onto your back into a supine figure 4. This is the exact same benefit, just a different posture. Now, as we're here in our half pigeon, notice if your mind starts to wander. If it does, that's okay. Without judgment, acknowledge that. And bring your focus back to your breath. Back to the space. Back to your intention. If you're on your back, go ahead and just switch out your legs as you're ready. No need to get up. If you're in your sleeping pigeon, begin to come back into your hands and tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Lift your right leg high. Maybe take a scorpion dog. Bend your knee, your ankle, wiggle, shake, open your hips. Whatever movements feel good. And come back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, left knee to left wrist, left ankle to right wrist. Come down onto your back knee. And then before you hinge forward, can you lift up through your heart, pressing into your shins so much so that your hands can come off the mat. Maybe you gaze over your left shoulder to square your hips. Make sure your toes are pointing directly back. Full inhale. And then exhale, you can begin to hinge forward to your sleeping pigeon. Now notice how this side might feel different from your other. Our bodies are not even. That's okay. We know this, but that just means you might need to spend a little extra time, a little extra care on one side than the other. So just acknowledge how this side, this hip, this glute feels different from the last. Without judgment, breathe into that. Continue to focus on your intention and on your breath. You feel even on both sides. Those on your back can stay there. My half pigeons can bring your hands into the mat. Begin to tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and then inhale, three-legged down dog. Lift your left leg high. Some bends, little shakes through your knee, your hip, your ankle. Full inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Last down dog of class is where we meet. Notice how your body feels after these last few moments of our physical practice, our asana. What feels different? What feels better and what maybe feels worse? Just acknowledging, tuning into our body is a huge step. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step all the way through to a seat. Then come down onto your back. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Knees come out wide, just like we started class. Bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. This is another great opportunity to feel, acknowledge what is different, what has maybe changed in our body in the last 60 moments. How did this feel when you started class today? And how does this feel right now? Noticing without judgment, without expectation. Gently bring your hands to the outsides of your knees and close your knees like a book. And hug your knees into your chest and rock side to side. Maybe take some circles we did at the start of class. And then let go of your left leg, let it come down long onto the mat. Hug your right knee up and outside your rib cage into your armpit. Flex your right toes, squeeze your right knee in. Full breath, inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Draw your right knee on over your left side of your body. Right hip sucks on top of your left, and then keep your shoulders pressed into the mat. Both shoulder blades stay pressed into the mat. Tell your body it is safe and okay to twist. Gaze can be directly up or over your right shoulder to continue the twist through your neck. It's absolutely okay if your right knee does not touch the mat. Mine definitely doesn't. Just focus on the twist through your spine, lengthening through your bottom toe all the way through the crown of your head, and then twisting into that space on your exhale. Inhale, gently begin to bring yourself back to center. Hug your knees in to give yourself a little squeeze. Maybe rock side to side. And let your right leg go long. Hug your left knee up and outside your ribcage into your armpit. Squeeze there, flex your left foot. Full breath in. Exhale, supine twist. Draw your left knee over the right side of your body. Arms, shoulder blades stay pressed into the mat. Arms can be out or in a T, in a cactus. Gaze can be up or over your left shoulder. On your inhales, fill up, lengthen through your bottom toe, out through the crown of your head. And on your exhales, twist into that space. Inhale, come into center. Gently give your knees squeeze. Full inhale. And on your exhale, find your happy baby. You can grab for the backs of your knees. Maybe you grab for the inner or outer arches of your feet. If you're touching your feet, press your hands into your feet as much as your feet press into your hands. Then you can sway side to side if that feels good. Maybe take some happy baby noises, flutter your lips, stick out your tongue. Take any last movements, noises that will let go of any last bit of energy you are holding in your body. And as you're ready, release your feet. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe curl up into a tiny ball. Give yourself a squeeze. Thank yourself for taking the time for this physical practice today. Full inhale. Full exhale. Release to your final resting pose. Whatever that is for you. Feel free to take up lots of space on your mat. Let go of the control of your body. Let go of the control of your breath. Let go of the control of your thoughts. And just be here in stillness for the next few moments. I will guide you out when it is time. You are welcome to stay here as long as you'd like. If you would like to continue on closing out practice with me, bring awareness back to your breath first. A huge conscious inhale and an intentional exhale. Begin to bring little movements into your fingers, into your toes, your wrists and ankles. Then you can take a big good morning stretch as you're ready, reaching your arms overhead, reaching your legs in the opposite direction. Find your way up to a comfortable seat. You can hug your knees into your chest, roll onto one side using your bicep as a pillow, or rock and roll the length of your spine all the way to the top. Find your seat, rooting down through your sit bones, lifting up tall through the crown of your head. Hands can be on your thighs or at heart center, whatever serves you. Thank you so much for joining me today for class. I hope you continue your practice of yoga off of the mat. Continue focusing on your breath. Bring awareness to your body, even if you're not physically doing the physical practice of asana. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.